Alright, welcome everyone. We're Semblance of Sanity. I'm Caleb.
I'm Jacob.
And we're here for
Grand Blue, Season 1, Episode 4. Alright, here we are.
Iori has gotten used a little bit to the water, and now sees the amazing
the wonder of it.
The nature of it. And we'll be getting to see maybe some more of them figuring out, like, okay, so now that we've got you into this, it's good. Like,
what's the next step?
What's the next step? Exactly. Well, our next step's got to be
clearly
having the hard stuff. Just
got to enjoy this properly. When in Rome, after all. Ooh, yes, that's
you drank
good
a lot.
Stuff. No, it went to the back of my throat.
Ah, yes, that smoky. Just
see, you gotta like actually sip a fair amount. That way, it doesn't just sort of vaporize into your mouth. As you can see, I'm used to this kind of stuff.
Yeah, absolutely. But our characters have started to settle in a little bit more. I want to see more Kohei and Iori shenanigans, though.
And you know what I want to see more of.
Yes, exactly. So, y'all, without further ado, let's get into this.
I will say, though, this show really does make me want to go to the ocean again.
Oh, yeah, I've never done anything close to scuba diving, but that would be a lot of fun. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Fried food. Oh, no. What are they selling? Stuff that people really like. Hey!
And like that.
Yep.
Her coat isn't big enough.
Yep.
Oh
my gosh.
That definitely helps.
Ah, gotcha. Got it. There we go. Yeah.
That's right.
Yep. Okay. Oh. Who knows, Iori, you know? I knew it. Yes! I love these two together so much! I want that as a gift. I want that now. Oh, people are showed up. Sweet, yeah.
Those look good.
Boom. Oh, shoot. Look at this synergy. Oh, and then suddenly...
The amount of veins that popped up on his face.
Nanaka with the
oh boy,
super camera. Okay.
Clenched fists.
Yeah.
No, no, no. Oh god.
Naked, right? Yep. Oh my god.
Oh my.
Because you are trash. Oh my god.
How is that gonna help? Oh, so she trips?
She might kill you. Yeah. I love how they have this much time to think about it. It's classic.
Ah. Then she'll just know that everyone did it.
Right. And then none of them throw it except...
Wait, it actually worked?
Oh my god. Wow. This actually... Wait, Nanaka's just going nuts! So he's the only one throwing. Yep, yep, yep.
My god. Oh my god.
Oh.
おめでとう公平末永く幸せになどこへ行こうというのかねあとは若いお二人でと思って何だったんだ
You ignored her!
Uh-huh.
Yeah! What do you mean, what was that about?
青春ですかね人違いですまだ何も言ってないんだけど許してくれ
You should really be worried right now.
マジかありがとうさ俺に今度もうちょい色気のある下着買ってやるからなせっかく許してもらったというか見るところは見てたんだなこのスケベーめ
Wow.
いただきます
Oh. Oh.
2リットルくらい行きやがった
Wow. Wait, what is shochu exactly?
ほら昼に約束したじゃない
No, I didn't actually.
いいじゃん先約ってどうせあいつらでしょたく見たい見たい最前列で応援する
Oh, nice.
仕方ないな登録してる間に逃げてる
Well done.
するわけないじゃん
No.
まあ無事で何よりだ
あんたがイケメンやからに決まっとろうもんテニサーだっちゃそうたいイケメン揃いやけん入ったっちゃあんた教えてなんでうちはいつも高原だと
Oh.
海崎が絡みつくほどにケバいなうち頑張っとやろ一生懸命乗り回してなんやゴールやらそそうやらって
Oh.
映画とかドラマじゃなかったやんそげ
In a lot of ways, she's made for you.
Yeah, yeah.
やのになんでみんなにバカにされないかんと
Yeah, they probably forced her to go into the joke category.
待ってがみんな最初は可愛いかって
No.
あ言っちまったな
Oh.
傷ついたか仲良く楽しくできるなら
I'm getting everything about this character.
そうかなら本望だろうでもあの連中ミスコン終わって飲み会に
Ah, here it is.
もう十分笑ったから帰っていい
Wow.
Really?
結局私は何をしても笑われる
You should switch clubs.
あいつらは笑う側
You
That's
should
right.
switch clubs.
Yep.
よろしく
He just shows up as is.
適当だな
Ugh.
でもなんです
Ooh.
全裸バカ連中にいたか公平ですまあいい
Oh. This is brilliant. This is brilliant. And they staged this.
目立ちやがって
This is brilliant.
人の名前使ってんだよ
Oh wait, this
Brilliant,
wasn't
yeah.
staged at all. Oh, and she still chose to.
悪いねこんなことになっちゃって
Oh my god, I thought it was all set up so that she would choose you.
Yeah.
Imamura.
Wait. Is this all staged? Ah!
男ですというわけでピーカブー北原より弾痕に飛び入り参加します
Oh my god, it was staged, but in the best way possible.
私会長さんに告白されちゃった帰っていいですよ
Oh!
Wow.
Oh!
That snort.
And yeah, they're doing all this for her. Yeah. Yeah. Oh. Oh. They both won?
乾杯しようぜ乾杯
Yes.
これ乾杯でき
Yes.
Yes.
Join.
何これ濃すぎ
Oh, that's it's just alcohol.
We've been
Wow.
trained well. Oh my god, now she's getting hounded. Oh no.
Boy.
向こうで焼き鳥やってんだけど後で遊びに来ない
遠慮します。
No.
が先に声かけたんだぞ
They're out. Oh, nice. There we go. There we go.
嫌がってるように見えるんだがね
ほらチレチレ
She wanted to get Iori to do that though.
Yeah. Yeah.
ずいぶん不機嫌そうだな
ま、そりゃそうだよね。
Yeah.
はってなんでだ
だって、ちーちゃんはイオリたちのために仕方なくミスコン出たのにさ。
Yeah.
なのにイオリたちは他
Yeah. Yeah. That's cool.
自分のことは助けてくれないなんて
Yeah.
腹が立つよね。
Hmm.
言われてみれば
そりゃ怒るわな
そこの酔いつぶれている私の彼氏に伝えたいです。
Wait. Ah, and that's how she makes everyone like not.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Uh-huh.
二人は恋人同士
Wait.
And
So
he's
gonna
unconscious,
yeah.
so he doesn't know.
But
so-
now people are gonna assume they're a couple.
Right, exactly.
Kill him!
Oh, and it's a revenge too. That's
yes,
perfect.
it is. They're all gonna hate him now.
Yeah.
Oh, perfect. Oh, the mic.
That was a great way to get back at him. Because that's one of the things I've been really wanting to see from this show. Since the things that the guys do are ridiculous, right? And totally, uncalled for and not okay and all that stuff.
Right.
I want to see proper, quantitative responses
Right.
from specifically Chisa.
From probably just Chisa though. Because
Mainly
a lot of the
just
other
Chisa.
characters don't seem to care.
Well, and they don't end up drawing the fire, if that makes
That's
sense.
true.
But we got a new character this episode.
We did.
I'm really
yeah,
excited to
yeah.
see what they do with her.
Yeah. All right. This was a chaotic episode.
It was.
We totally forgot that the Spring Festival was coming
Right,
up.
exactly.
Which means we get the beauty pageants and stuff,
Mhm.
which we got actually through the entire thing of here. Which
Yep.
is rather cool. We got to see how Chisa fit fit into this whole crazy dynamic that they'd kind of pressured her into.
Mm-hmm.
And then by the end of it, she was basically being abandoned and not really,
Right.
taken. They weren't really paying attention to her and what she was doing for them and not thanking her for that and everything.
Yep.
So then she gets her comeuppance
Mhm.
by calling Iori out on stage as her boyfriend. That's
While
a
he's
pervert
passed
idiot,
out.
passed out drunk,
Yep.
and thus having him draw the ire of all the guys that are now creeping
Indeed.
on her.
Right.
And
as a result of what he did.
yes, exactly.
Uh-huh. Yep.
But we also got a new character in
did.
Aina. I really thought that they were doing a really insensitive joke regarding
too.
this being a guy, but no, Aina's a woman, and she was in a completely unique situation in that all the other tennis club people kind of pressured her
Mhm.
into this situation and were absolutely treating her like a joke.
Yep.
So it's
what-
like,
yeah.
so it was kind of one of those things of where they're like, yeah, go perform in the beauty pageant. Yeah,
You look great.
You
Yeah.
look wonderful. You look
Uh-huh.
cute. It's like, wow, people are dicks sometimes.
One of the things that I absolutely loved about this, though, is that it set her up with Imamura as really being a good fit. I feel like because their weirdness is similar,
Okay,
right?
yeah.
And
Sure.
I'm really excited to see what happens between the two of them as they potentially maybe become friends for sure, and then maybe get into a relationship possibly.
Possibly.
I mean,
I don't think she necessarily has to be like,
Yeah, it doesn't-
a main character in any way.
right, and it doesn't have to go there, but if it did, I feel like that would be a good way to sort of have something that's ridiculous at the beginning for the sake of character introduction and extreme that
Yeah.
can then tie into potentially some wholesome stuff if they wanted to go there.
Yeah, one of the things that I was thinking of was there's a girl character in the OP, the one with the
short blue hair.
The short blue hair.
Mhm.
What if this is her basically remaking her look
That's one of the things I was wondering too. Yeah.
And that's her as a character, and then she cuts her hair, dyes it blue.
Mm-hmm. This is the new me kind of a thing.
Exactly. That would be a really cool, wholesome direction to take things as well. So
yeah,
that's pretty awesome.
Mm-hmm.
Also, I loved the little thing of Azusa then being like, hey, since we're both bi, let's talk about, you know, the kind of guys that we're
good
into.
Stuff. Yeah,
exactly.
Mm-hmm.
And, you know, it makes it kind of wholesome because Azusa we see as being the bold and confident of all the women in the story.
Yep.
And yet this is an area of her personality that she's like, I'm not actually really that comfortable talking about it. And
right.
It's like, oh, you feel alone, and yet you're the one that's probably like, maybe even more so than some of the guys. Like, she's super confident in who she is. It's like, oh, dude, like I literally put as a joke with Azusa on the notes here that she just radiates like big dick energy. She just is so confident, and it's awesome.
It is absolutely wonderful.
And yet we saw a part of her where she's like, hey, you know, Iori, like, I kind of want to be friends so that, like, you know, we can talk about this stuff since I can't really talk about this with other people. And it's like, oh.
And it's all done in parallel with the whole, like, miscommunication humor thing of him being like, no, I'm not actually bi. Nanaka just got the wrong idea. But then at the same time, Chisa being like, oh, yeah, okay, so I'm kind of invisible right now, aren't I? You know, exactly. all of that stuff just sort of going together for this crazy festival experience.
And then also I loved that she immediately went to naruhodo, I see. And then she starts trying to set up Kohei and Iori to just end up end up interacting more and more together.
That was just
I freaking
great.
Called it like in like episode 1 or 2 where I was like, I ship these two. Like I freaking shipped them so hard. Like that I knew this kind of thing was gonna happen. So like that would be also just really fun.
These kinds of things make me just even more interested to read the manga because I can only imagine what it's like to have all these things that are sort of happening at the same time as you're reading it and just going from one thing to the next but keeping them in tandem in your head. Like, that just sounds like an amazing, hilarious experience.
Oh my God. So I gotta say, the beauty pageant staged setup thing there was so good. And yet I should have clued in because of the way Azusa's hair was going there. It totally was a wig. It didn't look like her hair.
Yeah, and what I love about it too is that it's basically playing on the other guy's shallowness to say that because this is happening, I know that you're going to step in when you have no place to, right? It's not your time on the stage. You know, you already had your turn.
And if you don't, we'll win. Either way, so it's a win-win.
Right. If you don't, we'll win. Exactly. And if you do, then we'll just reveal how shallow you are.
Yes,
right?
Exactly.
Take the wig off, and boom, there you go.
And then suddenly you're like, oh,
right.
You know. So it's genius. I thought that this was a brilliant moment of omae wo mu shinderu.
Exactly.
You know, you've already been defeated, and then they got to also give some comeuppance for Aina, who had been really treated like trash by these tennis club players and stuff. And this being the captain, you know, he's the one that makes the most sense to get back at. But really, really, really goofy, funny episode. Lots of amazing little jokes and things like that. But my favorite, the Nautica one was hilarious. But my favorite one personally was when they banish all the tennis club players from there. And then they show up and they're like, do you want to die? And then they leave and stuff there. But then immediately they show them standing right outside the stall.
Throwing the salt.
And he's like, throw the salt. And he's like, begone, demons! Like,
And I love that in this
just the dramatic animation.
Oh, it's
I
so
want
good.
This as a like I can already see how I would use this as a GIF. I'm in Discord and chat is getting really cursed.
Right.
And I just take this GIF of begone demons and you just throw the salt.
And I love just this image because you've got Kohei who's just dramatically throwing the salt. You've got Iori who's standing there with this chiseled scowl on his face.
But practically wrinkles coming from the bottom of his chin because he's so biting his bottom lip. You know, he's just
and then you've got Asusa who's just like, oh, this is great.
Yeah,
right?
these guys are like my idiots. Like,
Yeah,
I'm gonna
exactly.
have fun watching them. Just
And
be
then you've
idiots.
got Chisa, who's like,
secondhand embarrassment. Just
secondhand
like,
embarrassment and everything.
Why are they so stupid?
Exactly.
You know?
Like, and then later,
Yeah.
when it happens, and Chisa's like, hey, oh,
yeah,
you're passed out.
Yeah.
Because
Yeah.
Chisa, like, shouldn't like Iori. like,
But that's the thing. They have this past together.
right, exactly,
They have
exactly.
this past.
Yep.
And
so,
she can't deal with the fact, and this is rough because she's like, I want to have like a good friendship, at the very least
Exactly.
friendship with
Yep.
you. But the thing is that you've changed.
Uh-huh.
And I don't like it that you're different.
Right. And
But I also don't like that I kind of still have
these
maybe
old
attraction
feelings, right?
stuff
Yeah.
to you
Uh-huh.
because they're in conflict with the fact that you're so different right now.
Right. Aside from the fact that they're cousins. So
I mean,
yeah. That's just
Yeah.
not even brought up.
Yeah.
But so all of this stuff happens, and I feel like it's also something where she's seeing with this different ridiculous side of Iori that is constantly on display. She's also seeing these little things that, while they bother her, she's also wondering maybe some aspect of this is potentially simpatico, you know?
right. Also, she did call him her boyfriend at the end of this.
Yep. And
Now,
I
there's
love
a
that so
possibility
much. For
where,
so many reasons.
because Azusa then says, come on, those two. Basically saying, Azusa knows what's up.
Uh-huh.
Azusa knows
Right.
what's up. But the idea then that Chisa is kind of also being like, maybe this will work out really well too.
Like,
because if people just end up saying like, so you guys are actually boyfriend and girlfriend, maybe he'll be like,
maybe he'll start being a bit more serious.
yeah.
You know, because
Yeah.
I feel like she knows that a lot of the stuff he's doing is just peacock strutting.
Right. He is
Like-
he is being influenced by his environment
Exactly.
and
And it's that whole thing of
yeah.
the ridiculous things that a lot of guys do for the sake of attention, essentially, right?
yeah, basically.
And
Yeah.
maybe if that happens, then we'll start acting a bit serious. I wouldn't bet on it.
I wouldn't
I wouldn't bet on
either.
it, you know. But
No.
it's something where that is still a change from her perspective, or from the things that she does. Right? This is different.
Yeah.
And as far as the anime trope of, pretending to be a couple or saying that they're a couple, that whole thing, or the misunderstanding of you guys are obviously a couple.
Right, exactly.
This is one of the best explanations for it that I've seen, because one, Iori was passed out, right? So he doesn't know about this. Now everyone else will know about this, but then there's the fact that because of that, she doesn't have to say that while he's around.
True.
Right? And
This is
she's
come up
getting
way
her
later.
vengeance, and
yeah.
she needs something extreme because what
Right.
he did was extreme.
Yeah.
And it not only resolves her issue, but it also punishes him. The long-term consequences, it's something like that would basically justify it in her mind, so that it makes sense to me that she would say something like that, right? Because
Okay.
otherwise she wouldn't, right? She wouldn't say something like that, even as a pretend thing, unless there was something that was very convincing as a reason why.
Right.
So, yeah. And now we can have the miscommunication stuff of, oh, they're dating, and then it's the, no, we're not dating. Oh God,
Right. And
Yeah.
and Iori's gonna be like, wait, what's going
Wait,
on?
what happened? Well, I was passed out.
Right, exactly.
Yeah, uh-huh.
That's the story of Iori's life probably for the rest of his stories. He's just like, what happened when I was passed out? Oh, bro.
Some memento stuff. He
Yeah.
starts writing notes to himself.
Yeah,
and-
exactly.
yeah. Yep.
But all right, we got ourselves another episode in here. We
Mhm.
finished the festival, so probably going to be a new character in the club.
Mhm.
Could shake up the dynamic there.
Indeed.
There is still the character in the OP that we might not necessarily have met yet. Although
Right.
if Aina does end up being that character, that would be awesome. But yeah, we'll just have to wait and see. So y'all, thank you so much for watching this episode's reaction and discussion. If you want to see the next episode's reaction and discussion right now, though, go check out the link in the description below for our Patreon. You can get on early access there. You can watch full-length timer reactions there. And all this comes with Discord access, so you can chat with us and the community there about this show, about anime in general. And you can also talk with Jacob about the sci-fi novel that he wrote.
That's right. Wrote a sci-fi novel called Battle Lines. It's on Amazon. Link is in the description. Go check it out.
Yes, if any of that interests you, we'll see you there. But until then, we're Semblance of Sanity. I'm Caleb.
I'm Jacob.
And we'll see you all next time.